Hello. So I'm tuning in a few minutes early, just a couple of minutes early, on YouTube, just to make sure that it's happening. I've never done this before, gone live on YouTube. Um, so I'm doing a very special concert tonight, and it is for the Twin Cities Ukulele Club. And so I am screening in a couple of different places. I thought I would just tune in early to make sure that all my links are working. So I'm going to go live now on Facebook and do the same thing where I just say hello and welcome people. So we're a couple minutes early here. My name's Katy Vernon. This is my home full of ukuleles and other stuff. And I'm just starting the stream just a couple minutes early because I want to share as well to places if I can. Let's see. I don't know how to do that. Press the little button, see if I can share. No, I guess I don't know how to do that. Let's see. Oh, that doesn't work. See, this is why. Okay. Everything is a little annoying. There should be some kind of share button. I don't know where it would be, but I don't know. All right. Well, people are watching. Hello. This is just the minute of Katy figuring things out and seeing where things go. And I have done something rather clever though. I have reversed the image. So see where it says sing? It's not mirrored. It's really how it says it. The reason I did that, it is mirrored for you on YouTube. So sorry about that. I don't know how to reverse it on YouTube. But it's done that way so that during this concert, I will be holding up a sign and you guys are going to be able to read the sign because it won't be a mirror image. All right. I'm still wondering how I can share this though. Oh, Facebook. Why do you always change things? Trying to write a comment. That doesn't work. All right. You 17 lovely people who've tuned in. You're early, and I love that. But you're getting to see me wondering how to do things, which is a bit sad. Okay. I don't know how to do that. All right. Okay. It's 7:30. Hi. My name is Katy Vernon, and I have been playing the ukulele for about 10 years. It's coming right up on 10 years. I have written songs my whole life. And when I say written, that's a rather loose term. That was really how I played as a child. I would just write up, songs in my head and make my little dollies sing them. And they'd just go on and on forever. The songs would have no point, they'd have no ending, and they would just kind of be just a way I would amuse myself and annoy my parents. So then I started to actually write them down. And if I liked an idea, I'd try to revisit it and remember it at least. And if things were kind of catchy and stayed in my head, then I knew, maybe they were worth revisiting and doing stuff with. So that's how I became a songwriter, was just noodling around, having fun. And it was really just kind of play for me. So then about 10 years ago, I decided I wanted to accompany myself because I was always relying on other people to join me and my shenanigans. And I was in a band for a while. We were called the Camdens. We made a record. It was pretty good. Got on the radio a few times, and that was a ton of fun. But if the guys couldn't make it to rehearsal or they couldn't make a show, I was on my own. And I didn't like that feeling. And I kind of felt like I was letting myself down a bit as a writer and as a performer. So I picked up a ukulele, and the first thing I did was revisit a couple of songs that I'd already written that I thought might lend themselves to the ukulele. So I started noodling around, and this was the first one that I rewrote. It was a song that already existed, but I rewrote it on the ukulele, and it's called Wasting Time. Walking around trying to find where I left myself. wishing you could be there for me. Reminding myself all that I have is memory. There I go, talking again about you, and I'm wasting my time, wasting your time, wasting my time, wasting your time. All right, I'm going to experiment here because I see 28 people watching, but I'm also getting messages that people can't see me. Oh dear me, I really dislike. I'd love to have a team of people that could help me, and I could just sing and I wouldn't have to do anything else. All right, I'm going to the page here where I should be showing up. And there I am. Okay, so now I'm going to share. Get the doggy out of here. Share now to newsfeed. All right. Share. All right. And I'll just share it everywhere. Share now and share. And if you're seeing me and you don't know what's going on, I think it's just not showing up in every page where it should be showing up. Okay, so share. All right, I think that's all working. Okay, I can see you and hear you. Hi, everybody. Okay, so that was the first song that I did on the ukulele that already existed, but I did not know how to accompany myself. So so now I've shared it. So anyone, if you missed the first few minutes, basically it was just me trying to figure out how computers work and how phones work, and which I know how they work, but they keep changing things. And then I played a song called Wasting Time, and you can go back at the end of the night if you want, and you can revisit that. So the second song I wrote on the ukulele that was a song that already existed, but I wanted to figure it out on the uke, is called Peter. Peter is the name of my oldest brother. I have two brothers, and he has very severe cerebral palsy and some other just mental and physical disabilities, and he is nonverbal. So I wrote a song a few years ago that really just kind of talked about how we communicate, because we can't communicate in the traditional way. And it feels even more relevant now with Zooms and FaceTimes. My brother Peter and I have been doing this through screens for a very long time, and I just blow raspberries and kisses, and he kind of blows raspberries back across the ocean. He lives in London, I live in Minnesota. And then I just have to kind of carry that around in my heart and hope that he knows that I love him. So the song already existed, but I put it to some ukulele chords and just kind of messed around with it and gave it new life. So here's Peter. When you see my face, you smile. You've been listening all the while. You know me. Can you show me? So one thing about that song too is I played it to a friend of mine, Dave Capel, who invented magnetic poetry. The little magnets you see on fridges. He invented that. He lives in Minneapolis. He's a really cool guy. He also introduced me to the ukulele. He tried to introduce me to the ukulele for about 5 years before I took up the ukulele. But I took him shopping to buy my first ukulele with me. And when I played him that song, he said, you know, the good line in that is, it's not easy, believe me. You should repeat that. So I did. I threw it in there a couple more times. So anyway, fun fact about that song. Dave also plays on my very first record, Before I Forget, and he plays on a few tunes because I needed more uke power on that. I'm the only uke player in my band. I have a very talented band, but I wanted more ukuleles on a few songs. So my next song that I really consider my first ukulele song is a song called 5 O'Clock. And you can tell I was new at the ukulele because I threw every single thing I'd learned into one song, and then it was so difficult to play. I couldn't play it, and I would just get cold sweat, full body nerves, because I thought, how do I play it? It's called 5 O'Clock. And it was kind of my love-hate relationship with drinking at the time. And so I wrote a song that really was about maybe I should change my behavior. So here we go. After this song, I'm going to make an announcement that I know some of you have tuned in for. It has something to do with the ukulele. Not this one. This is mine. But with a similar ukulele. All right. So here we go. This song's called 5 O'Clock. Take me out of this misery, only hurting myself. I know love's company, but it isn't good for my health. But the same ones go around and round in my mind. They're the same words, and they're usually unkind. I need just a little help. Turn the other cheek. I know it's sign of strength, but you got me feeling so weak. And the same ones go around and round in my head. They're the same words, and they're better left unsaid. Oh, I know I'm a stranger. Oh, I must stop. 'Cause 5 o'clock somewhere seems to come a little earlier each day, and the sorrows that we trying to drown never seem to float away. Tell myself that it's no big deal, whatever gets through the day, but don't know another way to feel. I guess it isn't okay, 'cause the same ones go around and round in my head. They're the same words, and they're better left unsaid. Oh, I know I'm a stranger. I must stop. 'Cause 5 o'clock somewhere seems to come a little earlier each day, and the sorrows that we try to drown never seem to float away. Oh, I know I'm a stranger. Oh, I must stop. And the song ends on the word stop, which amused me. I like to play with words, and I like to throw things in that, have different meanings. Anyway, it's always fun to just end a song suddenly on the word stop, and people don't know if it's done or not. I'm like, it is done. I just said the word stop. Okay, so I am still streaming, I believe, over on YouTube as well. So if you have anyone in your life that does not want to be on Facebook or doesn't like to watch things on Facebook, I get it. I totally get it. You can tell them that I'm over on YouTube as well. Okay, so I'm playing a beautiful ukulele. This is my favorite ukulele I own. You can see I have a few. Um, I kind of love them all in different ways. This is a fun one, especially for right now. This is a very sparkly one. This was my little present to myself during this last year that we've had. So I love that one. But this one literally has my name in it. So that's pretty special. I don't own anything else with my name in it. And I helped actually say what I wanted on it. I wanted an electrified heart. So it's not just a broken heart, but that's an electrified heart. I could pull down and see, I have a tattoo. So it's very, very personal. It was inspired by the theme of my most recent record, Suit of Hearts. And when I saw the lightning bolts and the hearts, I just knew I had to have a special ukulele. So it's made by Bonanza. Who are Bonanza, we wonder? Well, Dale Moe is up in northern Minnesota. He's watching, but he says his internet's going in and out. He's probably up there battling bears or something. I don't know what he does up there. But part of what he does up there is make beautiful ukuleles. And you can now go to tcuclub.com and see how it's not reversed, because I figured out how to do that. So go to tcuclub.com. On YouTube, friends, this is probably reversed and you can't read it. But it says TC for Twin Cities, uke, U-K-E for ukulele, and club.com. So if you go to that website right now, for the next 30 minutes, you can go over and you can click on the Bonanza drawing. This is a Bonanza. You could own your very own Bonanza. You can't have mine, but you can have your very own. So go on over there and click to register. Some people are saying that Facebook isn't working for them. So if people can just let me know if it is working. It could just be other people's connections. I don't know. But anyway, I show it's working. And go over there and register. Try to win yourself a uke. And it's going to be totally random. Like, I am not in charge. Do not bribe me. Don't send me any links or clues. Okay, it's working fine for some people. So I think it's just people's own individual feeds. So just refresh. All right, and thank you to Tony from the TCU Club for putting all this together. Maybe someone can message Tony and let him know just to refresh his Facebook, because I think it's not working for him. So go crazy for half an hour, enter, try to win, and then I will get a message and I'll announce the winner when there is one in a little bit, in 30 minutes from now. Okay, so I call myself a singer of sad songs on a happy instrument. Part of why I say that, and it drives my husband crazy, because he's like, not all your songs are sad. But for me, it really was a turning point that I wrote songs that were quite heavy and sad for me. And that's, just life experience and what inspires me. But specifically, my mom passed away when I was 12, my dad when I was 17. So it was a rough 5 years and time after that too. It was very sad and difficult. And for me, I used music to get me through that and to help kind of heal me and communicate in a way. So I kind of put that into my songwriting, and then it was very hard to sit in a coffee shop and sing sad songs to people. But when I put them to a ukulele, it just kind of lifted them, and it gave me as a performer kind of a balance that I didn't have and I didn't know I could have. And so I just felt like it was really just a beautiful fit for me. So here's a sad song on a happy instrument. The words are sad and they're meaningful to me, and I hope they will be for you, especially if you've, lost a loved one, or if you're just far away from one and you're thinking of them. This song is called Fade Away. all made mistakes. We've all had bad breaks, but you learn and you try to grow. We've all lost someone and come undone, but in time, I hope you know. Don't let them fade away. Attention must be paid to the role they play and the difference in your life they made. I don't know much, but I know how to love. I don't know much, but I knew your love. I knew your love won't let you fade away. Attention must be paid to the role you play and the difference in my life you made. Won't let you fade away. 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 I see lots of comments. I'm not going to keep up on all your comments, so please don't think I'm rude. I will read them all when I'm done. If anybody is asking questions specifically about the drawing, I'm hoping that Tony can see them or someone else can see them in the chat and answer those questions, because I won't see your questions about that, but I will hold up the sign again for anyone that didn't see it. tcuclub.com. Click on Bonanza drawing and register to win. I don't know how many chances you get. I don't know if it's just one. I didn't read the rules. I'm not entering. I'm not allowed. I don't need one anyway. I've got one. Although I would like more, but that's greedy. But you guys know about ukulele acquiring syndrome, right? That's a thing. Ukulele acquisition. It's real. People always want one more ukulele. But I suggest just practicing the one you have. That's my tip. Okay, so here's a happy song. This is a song that was inspired by one of my children. I have two. Lily and Daisy are my kids. I'm very, very proud of them. And I never knew how to write a happy song. And I always thought happy songs are really cheesy and they've all been written. And what am I ever going to say about anything happy without it sounding, I don't know, like a nursery rhyme or just silly? And but being a parent does funny things to you and actually can inspire happy, good things. So I wrote a song inspired by my oldest daughter's just love of art. Both my kids love and are very good at art. But this particular song was inspired by Lily just waking up every day with a spring in her step and just creating things. And, sometimes it feels like such a drag and a chore and we forget how to be creative. And when you watch someone else do that and just get pure joy out of it, it's very inspiring. So I then realized that I needed something extra for this song. And I just love Crayola color names. I think they're really creative and fun and different. And I think because I didn't grow up with them so much, because I grew up in London, it's a very Americana thing. And I just think they're really fun names. So I threw a bunch of those in there. So that's a good tip for songwriting is just, do a bit of research, look up some words you wouldn't otherwise maybe use. So here we go. Without further ado, this is not meant to be like a lecture, but I just thought it would be interesting maybe to share what songs are about. It's not all doom and gloom. Okay. All right, Tony has put in the chat over on Facebook the link exactly how to get to the Bonanza drawing. So there you go. All right, this song is called Lily. Enjoy. Starts every day with a razzmatazz smile, lays a lemon center in the sky. Oh, Lily, 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 you paint the world. You paint the world so bright, a million different colors, just one girl. You paint the world. Lights in the trees are plain olive green, electric lights prettier in your head. You never wonder why you're blue yonder. Come mix it up with radical red. Oh, Lily, 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 you paint the world. You paint the world so bright, a million different colors, just one girl. You paint the world. Please don't ever change. Don't try to live your life inside the lines. Might seem like we all should be the same. Find out what's true to you, and I know you'll be fine. Oh, Lily, 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 you paint the world. You paint the world so bright, a million different colors, just one girl. You paint the world. Lily, 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 you paint the world. You paint the world so bright, a million different colors, just one girl. You paint the world so bright. I can see some comments. So Kelly Grukalski, I hope I'm not messing up how you say your name. Just look in the chat because there's the link is in the chat. So have a little look. Looks like maybe you didn't see them post that. And then Tom, hi Tom, has asked, when I write a song, what comes first, the music or the lyrics? Or the lyrics or the music? Ha ha ha. Could be either, right? So I kind of just hum and noodle around all day, just in my head, especially in the shower. I've got lots of good ideas in the shower, especially for lyrics. And I'll play a song now that actually illustrates that sometimes what I do is literally just sit and noodle around, and I try to play things maybe I haven't played before, and then I kind of hum along. And this is a song specifically that came out of that. So try to play some chords that you haven't played much in other songs, or you've heard them in a song and you like them. To flip them around and maybe just put two or three together and see if it inspires you. That's what happened with this song. It's called Pearl. Say goodbye to you. I don't know if you can hear me, but I think you do. I say it now, I say it loud. I don't want to be lonely when I'm in a crowd. All this time I let it grow. It was pulling me under, but I didn't know what's left of me in this worn out shell. mind, to change his state of mind, to mend this heart of mine. Say goodbye to you. I don't know if you can hear me, but I think you do. And thought I should write a whole song with that. So that song also was very much kind of a deliberate step, a choice that I wanted to kind of put some of the sad grief songs behind me. And I wanted to kind of put a lid on it and say goodbye. And grief doesn't work that way. But I do think that there are just seasons to it. And that was me kind of putting a little bit of a lid, tying a ribbon with a pretty song, and putting away some of my grief in my writing, and was kind of an important step for me. And my husband peeked in because I'd been in the bedroom for a while noodling around, and he came in and he asked me if I was okay because my face was just like streaming with tears, and he was like, "Are you all right?" And I was like, "Yes, I just wrote a really happy song." And yeah, he just kind of backed away, closed the door, let me be. A happy song is very relative. But yeah, so all right, looks like some people are having issues with the link, but there's still time, people. So go to tcuclub.com and look for Bonanza Drawing. Otherwise, just reread through the chat on the Facebook and see if you can see people with the link. So thank you. And yes, I mentioned Pete, but also Shelley May. So Pete and Shelley are really just a wonderful creative team. And Shelley took my really crummy little drawing of what I wanted on my particular uke and made it all come true. So yes, you've got about 10 more minutes to go on over and register to win. And I hope that you're here for the songs too. Because if after I read the winner, I see views plummet, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna write mean songs about you. I can do it. I will do it. I'm kidding. But musicians are notoriously insecure, so please don't all leave and leave me hanging here with just my dog and my husband watching me. Thank you, Karen. We won't leave. It's emotional blackmail. I should write a song about that. I haven't yet. Okay, so I've sung songs so far from my first two records. So Before I Forget was one, and that really was a tribute kind of to my parents and a discovery of the ukulele for me, that whole record. There's a lot of guitar on it too. And then my second record, Pearl and Lily, are on, and that song is called Present, and it was very much about trying to embrace the present moment. And then my most recent record really came out of going to the UK and going to two different ukulele festivals. One was called the Great Northern Ukulele Fest. Gnuff is what it's called. Last year, well, not last year, but the last year people were playing, in 2019, they had Jake Shimabukuro play the same stage that I played. So I know some of you have heard of him, not too shabby. I wasn't there the same year, sadly, but I was there the 2 years before that, and I hope to go again. Anyway, it's an amazing, lovely festival, and I was booked to play, and I attended the first night and sat in my hotel room in the UK in a little town in Yorkshire, and I just thought, I don't belong here. I'm not talented enough. I don't know how to play enough chords. And it was very humbling. And anyway, so I played my set the next day. It went very well because ukulele people are so friendly and welcoming. And it was great. But it also inspired in me that I wanted to really sit down and knuckle down and just get better. You know, we all plateau sometimes and get in a rut. and I felt like I was in a bit of a rut. So this was the first song I wrote after leaving Gnuff, and I wrote it by the British seaside. And I was inspired by the waves coming in and out, and also just inspired by feeling stuck and dragged down in life that we can all, experience. But hoping that you'll ride it out and come out the other end. So it was a very literal song, and I really pushed myself to finger pick and just kind of play around and do some different things. So here we go. It's called Undertow. I went down so fast, I didn't know I was in the undertow, fighting so hard. The only way out is by letting go. Took me down way along the shore, made me shed every mask that I wore. You don't know you're in the fight of your life till you know you can't lose anymore. I lost a little time. It's all gone, slipped from my mind. So tired of this time. Don't wanna ride these waves no more. Took me down way along the shore, made me shed every mask that I wore. You don't know you're in the fight of your life till you know you can't lose anymore. Took me down way along the shore, made me shed every mask that I wore. You don't know you're in the fight of your life till you know you can't lose anymore. I like that without it being reversed, you can actually read my mug. This was my work gift this year. Although I'm an admin, so I kind of picked it out myself. But hey, I got myself one I like. Oh, low power mode. Oh, that's a bit worrying. Okay, so Dale and Shelley May make bonanzas, and they're beautiful. And I might have said Mo earlier, and if I did, I'm sorry. Usually I can just kind of say I have an English accent when I mess things up. But when you mess up someone's name, it's a bit more than just an accent thing. So sorry if I did that. Anyway, okay, so let's see. All right, we've got time for another song before I read the winner. So that song, Undertow, sad, obviously. If you listen to the words, it's sad. Also, if you listen to it on any of my streaming, if you buy the album, which you could do, katyvernon.com, Bandcamp is a great place to buy music. You can also stream any of my music on Spotify. And if you listen to that song with a recording, you can hear the waves. And I really recorded them. When I wrote the song, I sat there for a while and I recorded the real waves that helped inspire that song. So another song that I was inspired to write while I was there in the UK was also inspired by the sea. And it was written in the town of Brighton, which is a lovely seaside, very artsy community, very, very cool. And let's see, we're going to wait 5 extra minutes before closing the bonanza drawing. Okay. So I'm just going to wait until I'm told what to do. keeping an eye on things. All right, but this song is called Look to the Sea, and not only was it a huge year for me to travel and play these overseas ukulele fests, which was amazing. I played also the what was it called? The Ukulele Festival of Great Britain. Very cool. Um, so I had 6 weeks completely by myself. I'm a mother of two. I've never done anything like this for myself. I had 6 weeks between these two festivals to just travel the country and set up shows. And so I ended up playing, I think, around 13 shows. I've got them all written down somewhere. But I had amazing adventures. And one of them was staying in Brighton. And I thought, I should write some songs while I'm here because this is an amazing opportunity. So this was another song I wrote while I was in Brighton. And it's pretty basic. And when you think about what inspires a song, leaving the little place I was playing and just looking around the town was what inspired this. Specifically, the writer Lewis Carroll was supposedly inspired a little bit by being there. There's a plaque that I read one day that talked about a place where he stayed, which is this beautiful place. You can still stay there. And residents of this beautiful big mansion can actually, trying to reconnect, they can access a tunnel that goes straight to the sea. Which I thought was really awesome. And apparently one day Lewis Carroll was sitting there writing and he saw a little bunny go under that gate and run out to the sea, which I just thought was a lovely image. I'm going to call my husband in to bring a charger so we can... Randy! So unprofessional. He probably won't even hear me. I need a charger. My phone's going to die. Okay, here we go. This is song. This is a descending line. For any of you songwriters who want to know, a descending line is when you go down. All right, he's coming. He's gonna plug me in. All right, here we go. This song is called "Look to the Sea." I found a place to get lost in every day. Reminds me of all that I had. I'm making friends, might not see again. It tells me that I'm not alone. Look to the sea, not to carry me away. Look to the sea, show me my way back. Thanks, honey. He plugged me in. I'm making friends, might not see again. Tells me that I'm not alone. I look to the sea. I messed up because that was all very distracting. Not to carry me away. Look to the sea. Show me my way back. All right, here's verse 2 for real. Every day, take a different way, like that little rabbit running to the sea. He found a tunnel straight out to sea. Most of us will never have that key. I look to the sea, not to carry me away. Look to the sea, show me my way back. If I were a king, could build most anything, might make a big palace in the sky. People would love, they'd still photograph while they dreamt of things they will never have. I look to the sea, not to carry me away. Look to the sea, show me my way back. song was a little mad because of the interruption. Thank you, Randy, my husband. Randy's birthday was yesterday, so happy birthday to him. And thank you for your lovely comments because, this is in my home and technology happens and doesn't happen. So I really appreciate you all just tuning in and enjoying. So, Twin Cities Ukulele Club, thank you for the invite. Thank you for making me feel welcome because I live just outside of the Twin Cities now, but I perform all over the Twin Cities and I am a euchre and I've put together some ukulele events, so I know what a huge job it is. And to just connect and be welcomed by other ukulele players is wonderful. It's lovely. And so go to the Twin Cities Ukulele Club page. I know some of you probably went there to sponsor to try and get your bonanza drawing in, but also just go there, just see what they're up to, and if you have questions, you can email them at tcuker@icloud.com. All right, so we're just like a minute away from the drawing, and they're going to text me the name of who won. So I think we need a really exciting song. All right, this song is the lead track from my most recent record, Suit of Hearts, which inspired the design of this fabulous ukulele. And Suit of Hearts really was inspired by, I wear my heart on my sleeve. We all do. I think especially songwriters do. And sometimes I bear too much of my soul, maybe. And then I think, oh no, what have I done? And then I realize, that's how we connect. That's how we make connections. I've shared my grief in songs. I've shared my issues with alcohol dependency and issues with that. I'm sober, so if anyone has questions about that, I'm happy to chat. But mental health. I mean, who hasn't had mental health issues this year? And it's normal and it's just part of life. And it's just like having a migraine, having depression. You need to reach out and do what you need to help yourself and help others. And that's a really, really big part of who I am. So is oversharing a bad thing? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe wearing my heart on my sleeve is just part of who I am. And sometimes I feel like I wear an entire suit of hearts. And as soon as I thought of that, I thought, you know what? I like that. So I'm going to read out the winner as soon as the song is finished. It's called Suit of Hearts. So if you've survived this year and helped anybody else survive, this song goes out to you. We have a winner. Ah! The winner is Mary McTie or McTee. It's spelled like McTie. So, yay! That's so exciting. Congratulations, Mary. And now perhaps that the announcements you made, Tony can also put that in the chat because there's an email as well that Mary should reach out to. So congrats, Mary. I hope you love it. Please share a post when you receive it of playing. And I'm just going to do 2 more songs. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in, especially thank you for all your lovely comments. It's been really nice. It's been a really tough year, for everybody. I haven't been able to travel to see friends and family in London. London have had some of the worst COVID, just really, really high numbers of transmission rates, and they have literally been on lockdown 23 hours a day. So I don't think, many of us can even imagine that, including my brother, who I talked about a bit. He lives in a residential hospital, and it's been scary. Mary, yay! She's seen it. She's commented, oh my gosh, yes. Congrats, Mary. You're gonna love it. I love mine. All right, so I'm gonna sing a song that kind of acknowledges how I feel not performing. It's a huge part of my life. I'm also in an ABBA tribute band. Not gonna do any ABBA tonight, but so I feel like a little bird who has not been able to sing, and it's sad. It's not the same. Thank you for watching tonight, but it's not, it's not the same. Anyway, all right. So here's a song that came to me about a month ago. Just kind of summed up how I was feeling, and then I'll end with a song that hopefully is kind of an encouraging one. So here we go. This first one's a little bit sad. Turn the volume down, then I can't speak. I turn the lights low, but then I can't hear. I try to run away, but I hit the wall. I try to be bigger than this, but I feel so small. I don't know how to begin. I don't know how it ends. I'm stuck in the middle again, fighting a war I don't know how to win. I tried to put out the fire, but I started to drown. I know that voice is a liar, fills me up, tears me down. I tried to run away, but I couldn't run away. I couldn't talk anymore. I started to sing. I don't know how to begin. I don't know how it ends. I'm stuck in the middle again, fighting a war I don't know how to win. Fighting a war I don't know how to win. Fighting a war I don't know how to win. I messed up a lyric. I said tried to run away, but I clipped my own wings. It's tried to fly away, but I clipped my own wings. You guys wouldn't know that anyway. But it was important to me. Mary added, I pronounced her name correctly. Yay! You never know. You never know. All right, so I'm going to end with a song. Huge thanks to Tony, to everybody involved, also to Pete and Shelley. It's incredibly generous of them. These are a lot of work and love. This is no mass produced thing here, so lots of love to them. I hope you're not up there fighting bears, Shelley and Pete. I hope you're having fun. The bears are sleeping, so. All right, no one wants to fight in this weather. Okay, now I'm just making weird comments. All right, this is a song that I wrote at the beginning of the pandemic when I thought, let's hunker down 2 or 3 months and then we'll all get together and we'll hug again. And that hasn't really happened. But the song is still relevant, and maybe we can all get to play it together someday. Here we go. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to everybody, including my husband, for bringing in a charging cord. Thank you to everyone who tuned in and watched, shared. And if you have any questions for me, you can message me on Facebook. I'm just going to put hello in the chat, and also visit my website. That's probably a horrible angle of me. Which is katyvernon.com. And you can message me if you have any questions. And also if you want to see where I start playing again someday. And thank you for connecting virtually too, because that's a safe choice. And so that's the only choice I want to make right now. All right. And take care, everybody. Bundle up. Keep in touch. All right. Bye. Mwah. Bye, YouTube. Sorry, I kind of ignored you all. Oh, there's lots of comments. All right. Thank you for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.